Good morning, y'all, and happy Sunday. Good morning, y'all. So I'm here for a little bit to do readings, pull some cards, and have a little chit chat this morning. But y'all don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay, because I'm gonna get me some coffee. Y'all get to come with me and make my coffee this morning. So I'm gonna give everybody a few minutes to hop in the live stream. I just got up and got myself together for today because I got some things that I need to do. But if you are here, hey, good morning. Welcome to the channel. So glad that you are here. I don't know. Just move my little laptop thing out of the way. Okay. So I'm gonna move the laptop cord out the way there for a minute. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. The boys' crayons. Okay. So hang on a second. Hang on one second. Because we gonna get my coffee this morning. Because I'm not finna be pulling cards without some caffeine. Caffeine and cards. They go together real bad. So let me make my coffee. And then we'll get into pulling cards. But good morning, y'all, and happy Sunday. Hope everybody is doing well. Okay. So give me a cup. Hope everybody is doing well. Good morning, y'all. But to start off the day, have y'all heard about them trying to pass some bill or something to ban TikTok? I think there's more to that. Good morning, Aisha Love. How are you? Also, for those of y'all who've been waiting for me to post collective readings, I have them. I'm going to edit them and upload them this morning. Life update, your girl has just been busy with school. I had to fight with financial aid and all of the things. Yeah, I think so too. I think the whole TikTok ban thing is, because it's owned by China. But the thing for me is, and y'all show y'all's opinion. Feel free. This is an open discussion. This is an open dialogue. But the thing for me is, we have so many China-owned products over here in the U.S. So it's like, what are y'all tripping about TikTok for? Like, why is that such a big deal? That's my thought about it. Like, why are y'all tripping on TikTok when y'all have iPhones created by China, made over there in China? Like, why are y'all freaking out over TikTok, this app? I feel like there's more to it than they're leading on. That's what I think. Because nobody, honestly, most of the content that I've seen on TikTok is mostly like get ready with me or cooking or clothing, fashion, makeup, tarot, a lot of stuff. Now, mind you, TikTok can also be a very informative place because the messages, like if somebody passes away, if something major happens, like with what was going on in Palestine and all these other countries, if something major happens, it spreads so fast on TikTok, like in a matter of 30-40 minutes, the whole world knows about it through TikTok. It's faster than, I think TikTok is probably faster than Facebook. So I think that could also be a part of it. Like there's a lot of information on TikTok. It's like it's mixed in with the bullshit because you have like good, valuable information on TikTok and then you have the bullshit. And I think that could be another reason why they're like, oh, we need to get rid of this app, because people are exposing a lot of different things and talking about a lot of different things that are typically taboo to be talked about. So I think that could have something to do with it too. On top of the fact that it's owned by China. Those are my thoughts. But y'all, I'm open for readings. So anybody who wants to book or who wants to do a reading during this live stream, send your donation. The donation links will be posted, you guys. I still have super chat, Cash App, PayPal, whatever you prefer. Okay. If you're new to the channel, feel free to ask. Introduce yourself. Let us know where you're from, where you're tuning in from, and let us know, what your question is. If you're new to tarot, you've never done this before, feel free to ask questions. I'm always open to answer questions, right? But that was the thing that just recently happened. Congress worrying about TikTok. And my thing is this: you are worried about the wrong things. You're worried about TikTok, but you're not worried about inflation. You're not worried about unemployment rates. I know it's very bad here where I live in Missouri. I start a new job tomorrow. It took me a month to find a decent job. And I've had several interviews, right? Because the last job I had, they just abruptly didn't need me anymore. It was no fault of my own. They just didn't need me anymore after 10 months, and they weren't going to tell me until the last minute. So I ended up having to file unemployment and job search. It's been literally over a month that it took me to find a decent job. Now, let me know. It could be different from state to state, but I know in Missouri, it's very shitty. When it comes to getting unemployment, they listen, when I tell y'all they gave me the runaround, they gave me the runaround. Like, they really did not want me to file unemployment. And I've never, ever had to file unemployment before. So this is the first time ever in my life that I had to use it. And I'm just like, is this what it's like? Is this what people really go through? I will tell you that it's a very humbling and eye-opening experience because you have to be extremely patient. You have to go through all these different steps to even get approved. And then once you get approved, it can take up to 22 days before they actually disperse funds into your account. Not only that, but I can guarantee you that it's not something that they're just giving you. It's something that you've earned and something that's probably taxable. Because, taxes always play a factor into this. But it's like people have to survive. Like, if you're not working, you still have bills. Bills don't stop, So there's that with the government system. It's like, you guys are so worried about TikTok being banned, but it's like there's bigger issues at hand. You know what I mean? Like the cost of food, the cost of rent is crazy. I don't know how some of y'all do it. East Coast, West Coast, down south. Now, I think states like Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, the rent is not as high. And it could be, and don't quote me on that because I don't live down there, so I don't know. Y'all let me know. But I know like California is astronomically expensive. I do know that Florida is very expensive to live in Florida. I've heard that Carolina is pretty expensive. I don't know. I've never been to Carolina. I know a few of the people that I went to school with as a child. Yeah, because it's quick money, or they're doing side hustles like DoorDash and Uber Eats and Instacart and things like that because it's fast money. And you get approved faster than trying to apply for a job, going to a career center, putting in all of your information in, doing all these interviews, and then they don't call you back. That's what I had to tell this lady just a couple days ago when I interviewed for a receptionist position. She was like, do you have any questions for me? And I told her, I was like, the only question I have is if you guys would get back to me. I was like, because I've already done like 5 interviews and nobody has gotten back to me. And she was like, oh my goodness. She was like, yeah, we'll definitely have an answer for you by the end of the week. And she did. Like 2 days later, she called me and offered me the position. So I was like, I was so happy and excited about it. But I was just like, like, damn, the hassle. But yeah, Aisha, you're right. That's why a lot of people are working fast food jobs because it's just a lot easier. It's a lot easier to get a fast food job than it is, trying to find something else to do, customer service or janitorial, cleaning. There's also a lot in my area in Missouri. There's a lot of jobs for like nurses, CNA, home health aides. What do they call them? Direct support staff for the mentally challenged, rehabilitation centers. Like there's a lot of jobs like that, and everybody is not cut out to do that kind of work. So it's like the job market here is trash on top of the fact that rent is very expensive. So it depends on what part you live in. Rent in Missouri can cost anywhere from like as low as like $300 as high as $9.75 that I've seen in Missouri. And I think Missouri is one of the cheaper states to live in, if I'm not mistaken. But then you have other states. Illinois, which is right next door to me. Illinois is very expensive to live over there. Like Chicago is only 5 hours for me. And even St. Louis is pretty expensive to live in St. Louis. St. Louis is only 2 hours away from me. And that's in Missouri. So it just depends on where you go and what part of that state that you're in. But yeah, it's like inflation is an issue. I don't know if y'all have seen it lately, but here's the thing. I've seen on TikTok that somebody was saying that a lot of, like, this girl, she broke out, like, it looked like hives all over her skin. My heart for her, because my heart hurt for her, because she looked like she was in a lot of pain. She broke out really, really bad because she had bought a wig off of Amazon, and I guess there's something, like, there's some type of condition that if your skin is allergic to it, it'll break you out because of certain chemicals that are in the wigs. And a lot of people were saying that it's the same thing with clothing items. It's the same thing with laundry detergents, because they put so many chemicals in the clothing. It's hard to find 100% cotton. A lot of things are like nylon mixed with like polyester, mixed with like rayon, mixed with other types of synthetic fabrics that are not good for the body or the skin. Same thing with food, where they add stuff to food that's harmful. Oh, wow. So they would, if you wanted a house in Louisiana, Aisha, you'd probably pay a good, what, $1,800 a month? Probably $1,900 a month, $2,000 a month. That's probably why a lot of people, and I think too, that's why a lot of people opt to have roommates or somebody that they can just coexist with, because it's hard. It's hard, baby, out here. It is hard. Trying to survive and trying to take care of everything on your own is extremely difficult. That's why it's not anyone's place to judge somebody else's situation, because people be like, oh, this person is 35, 40 years old, still living at home. Have you seen the price of rent? And then, mind you, like you said, $1,500 rent. I know my best friend that lives in Miami, she was telling me that rent is about that much there. I can't even imagine. On top of a $400 car note. $150 car insurance, because you have to have full coverage in some states, in most states, depending on what kind of car you have, right? On top of child care. Y'all, let's do the math. Let's do the math. Because the math is not mathing. How much do you spend on groceries? Yeah, girl, because it's tough. Because it's tough. Hold on, let me get a piece of paper. Because the math is not mathing. The math is not mathing. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me get a piece of paper. Because, y'all, I cannot today. I cannot. I don't know why this light is on. Okay. So the math is not mathing. So let's say you have an apartment, right? And you're paying $1,500 for rent. Let's say your car note is $350. I'm just going by, my car note is about $350 a month. $350. Groceries. Now, I don't have kids. Those of y'all who have children, about how much do you spend on groceries? So we got rent, car note, probably $100 for car insurance. Let's put that on there, because you got to have insurance. You know, adulting really. Okay, so we got that. We got, so anywhere between, for me, I'm going to say $100 for groceries. But for those who have children, probably $300 for groceries. Maybe if you have a family of 5, it's probably like $400 for groceries. Maybe. So we're going to put $400 for groceries. That's what we're going to put. Child care. How much is daycare? Somebody help me because I don't know. How much is daycare? Per week. Because y'all, the math is not mathing. But Congress is worried about banning TikTok. That's their concern. See? Okay. We gonna up it to 500 then. $500 for groceries. Woo! Baby! $500 for groceries. $300 for a week. So $300, $900. Aisha. $900 a month for childcare. Goodness. So it's 150. It was 150 per child. See? And this is why, like you said, some people who are divorcing are opting to still stay in the house with each other because it's difficult financially for one person to afford all of that by themselves. It's too much. Daycare, groceries, insurance, car note, not to mention if someone gets sick and you miss work, that's money that you don't have, right? Let's say you get the flu, you get COVID, you out of work for a week. Now that's throwing you off. Or the child gets sick and you have to stay home with the child because they're not going to take a sick child to school or daycare. Now, who knows how much if you have children, how much you spend on school supplies and how often do you have to buy crayons and notebooks and backpacks and clothes for the kids for shoes, depending on how many children you have, right? And then now, because of inflation, the cost of clothes, a pack of socks is like, what, $10 for a baby? For a baby. My sister was cracking up laughing because my nephews are 2 and 3. Well, 1 and about to be 3. The other one will be 2 in October. But I went to get him some socks so he can play in the little bouncy house thing that they have because they have to have socks. Tell me why a pack of socks it was like 4 pairs of socks was $10 for a pack of socks. That's just for socks, not jeans, t-shirts, whatever, clothing items that you need to get for the children. Mind you, as a grown adult woman, women have more needs automatically. And I think this is where a lot of men don't understand. Women have more needs than men. We just do. Right? From hygiene to our appearance to fragrances, all that type of stuff. We have more needs. So let's say you need to buy personal hygiene products for yourself. Toiletries for the house. Toilet paper. Can we talk about the price of toilet paper, y'all? just for a minute. A moment of silence for toilet paper. Now, I'm just one person. So toilet paper, a pack of like the double rolls, like a 12 pack of double rolls could last me 2 months. But I can only imagine if I had a household of 6 people. That toilet paper would be like this. And children waste a lot of toilet paper. They waste a lot of toilet paper and they will also waste a lot of food because kids are very picky and then they don't eat all their food and you end up throwing stuff away. So toilet paper, laundry detergent, household cleaning items, Pine Sol, bleach, Comet, whatever you use to clean your house, right? It costs money. So far, without even factoring that stuff in, with rent and car note and insurance, groceries and daycare, we are at, let's look at the math, y'all. Let's look at the math. Hold on, where's my calculator? Close. Where's my calculator? Not they'll bring you a square, Aisha. I'm screaming. That's how they are. And then they'll beg you for something. They will beg you for something. Mama, can I have such and such? You go bring it to them. And they looking at you like, that's what you asked for me. That's what you asked me for. Why are you looking at me crazy? You asked me for the banana. Eat it. Calculator. Where's my calculator at? All right, Sarah, you're doing too much. Way too much. Like, It's not for me, y'all. It's not for me. Calculator. That's my nephew. He will ask my sister he will ask her for something that he wants. And then next thing you know, he don't want it. He don't even want it. He don't even want it. Let's see. Okay. Calculator, where are you? Calculator. I don't know why children are this way, but all right, y'all. So we're gonna do hold on. I'm gonna add up the things on my paper. Hang on. So, ooh, y'all. So far we are at, that's 8. So 5 and 3 is 8, 1 and 9. 9 and wait a minute. That's 1,400. Where are we at? We said 1,500 for rent. You do it like this. We said $350 for a car note. We said $100 for car insurance. We said $500 for groceries, right? $900 for daycare. And we said, we didn't get into the other stuff that you need, like gas in the car and all that other stuff. Okay. So far we are at 15. That's 1,500. 18. 23. Okay, so far with just those things, we are at $3,300. That's for rent, car note, insurance, groceries, and daycare. That's not including gas in the car. That's not including like household products. That's not including personal hygiene things. That's not including any other things that you might want in between. If you smoke, whatever you do, like if you have a habit that you just got to keep up with or maintain, right? Or if you get your nails done because that's a part of your self-care. Like this does not include any of that. This is just for basic everyday things. Y'all see the list? Y'all see listen, don't do my chicken scratch handwriting, okay? But y'all see the list. Hi, Candy. Good morning. Welcome to my channel. I read tarot, but we talk about a lot of things on my channel, so welcome. If you're new, thank you for hopping in and thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, you guys. Make sure you hit the thumbs up if you join the channel. So we're talking about the cost of living, right? The cost of living currently is like real raggedy because inflation and no, love, I'm not. All of my readings are donation based and they start at $12.22. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. They start out at $12.22 for a 5-card pull, and then it's $22.22 for like a deep dive. Those are my prices. But we were talking about inflation and how it's difficult now today, in today's day and age, to like do everything on your own. Like, it is a struggle. So definitely sending my love to anybody who is struggling right now, because I know it's hard. It's hard. Things will get better, but of course they had to get intense first. You know, you kind of have to go through the storm before it gets better. So there's that. But you know, as always, sending my love. Thank you, Aisha Boo. You know what? I respect it, because at least she asked. At least she asked, you know? But y'all, so far with nothing extra, we were over $3,000. That includes rent, car note, daycare, groceries, basic necessities. Basic necessities. Y'all, it's a struggle. So I got my regular schmegular tarot deck, and let's see. You know what? I'm gonna go grab my ancestral tarot deck. So if somebody else hops into the reading, if they hop in for readings or whatever, you just fill them in. One, what we're talking about, and two, just remind them of the prices. If I could pin your, let me see if I can pin. Okay, let me see if it'll let me pin it. Pick comment. Yes. There we go. It's pinned. It's pinned at the top, y'all. So if you're just coming in, okay. I'm gonna try that then. First person to pop in, or should I do the first 3 people? What do you think? I'm gonna go pull my ancestral deck so I can pull some ancestral messages. You know what it is, Aisha, for me, it's because I learned my lesson when I first had started my channel. Remember when I was on here for like 4 or 5 hours just doing back-to-back free readings? And I'm like, I never want to be in that situation again. Because it's like, you give a little bit of an inch and people will take a mile. So I'm just like, I do not want to be on here for I'm not going to be on here for no 3-4 hours doing free readings. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But you know what? We can try to do the first 3 people that come in, and yeah, it's very draining. So what I'll start doing is the first 3 people that come in, and thank you for that suggestion, Aisha, because I really didn't think about it that way. But yes, you are right. So the first 3 people that hop in, I will do free readings for. But I need you to help me, Aisha, to keep an eye on people, because I'm not going to do that for the same people every single time, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, what I'm saying. Like if Candy came in today and she got a free reading, next Sunday when I come live, I'm not going to do Candy a free reading. She'll need to make a donation, right? Does that make sense? Yeah. And I remember having so many moderators and so many people coming in my channel and just asking questions and throwing it all around. And it was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. And I'm like, I never want my channel to be that disorganized again and for me to feel that drained. So I had to set boundaries in place because of that. Exactly. We got to keep an eye on it too. Like, I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it because it needs to be said. There are questions that are stupid questions. There are stupid questions. Because why would you ask me if you are messing around with a married man, if he's going to leave his wife of 15, 20 years, they have a home and 2 cars and 5 kids together, if he's going to leave her for you? Or you're asking me how this person feels about you when you know damn well this person doesn't show you any type of respect, any type of kindness, any type of reciprocation. You've been dealing with this person off and on for months. They don't take you out. They barely even call or text you back or initiate any contact with you, but you're asking me how this person feels. Tarot is not a replacement for common sense. The cards don't lie, but tarot is never a replacement for common sense. You're supposedly talking to someone or dating someone who is not reciprocating the energy that you're giving. They're not interested. Move around. Block the person, delete the person, move around. They're not interested, because if they were, right? If they were, then y'all would be in contact. Well, I don't know how this person feels about me. Well, how is he or she showing you that they feel about you? Who's the one that's initiating contact every time you turn around? What plans has this person made to see you or actually be with you? Those are the questions that people need to be asking when they come in for tarot readings. What am I missing? The type of question is, what am I missing in this situation? What do I need to do to improve this relationship? If there's anything for me to improve, what is it that I'm not seeing that this person is not showing me? What is it that I need to be aware of in this situation, whether it be a relationship, a job, a business partnership, a friendship? What is it that I need to be aware of? Right? What is it that I need to be aware of? People love to ask so many questions about love and relationships, but there's other things in life, like your career path. Should I go back to school? What might be the repercussions of me choosing to go back to school at my age? Like, what are some of the challenges I might face? How can I prepare myself for that? Or for this particular career path that I'm going into, what are some obstacles and what are some of the benefits? Pros versus cons. Those are great questions to ask in tarot, but nobody wants to ask those. You know, like, those are good questions to ask. At least he was honest. At least he was honest about it, Aisha. Like, so did he like ghost you and then like re-pop up? Is that what happened? And then ask you if you missed him? What kind of weirdo? What kind of weirdo is that? Like, if we're supposed to be talking, like we're supposed to be possibly dating or just, getting to know each other, why would you go ghost? He probably was talking to other people. I can almost guarantee you he was entertaining other people. He probably was talking to other people. That's why you didn't hear from him, or he wasn't really being too active, and this is what I don't like about today's dating culture and like social media and dating apps and stuff like this, because it creates this environment where people feel like they can just treat other human beings on the end of that phone, on the end of that computer screen or that iPad any type of way. Any type of way. They would not dare. Oh, okay. Well, see. Yeah, they wouldn't dare. Sometimes the audacity that I hear on the internet, like the horror stories, like on TikTok and stuff, like what happens with people, they wouldn't dare say some of the stuff or do some of the stuff that I've heard about in real life. And then I've heard women telling the rejection stories where they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't think we're compatible, blah, blah, blah. And then where the guy was all like, good morning, beautiful. oh, you're so beautiful, blah, 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 all these compliments. All of a sudden, he does the complete 360 and it's like, you fat bitch. Like, he just goes completely opposite, all because she said, I'm not interested. I don't think we'll be a good couple together. All of a sudden, he's pissed and just turns completely evil because she's no longer interested. And I'm just like, you got to see what you really needed to see. But that's crazy though. I mean, you can't really get mad at somebody for being honest about the fact that you're not compatible. You're not compatible. If that person, if they are not, you know what I mean, doesn't make you a bad person for stating your needs, and it doesn't make them a bad person if you're not compatible. Oh yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Why would he even expect that of you? You guys were just barely dating or talking. Why would he expect you to pay for his health care? That's weird. It's really, really weird. And no one cares about your baby mama, sir. We don't care about your baby mama. Gosh, we don't care about your baby mama. Rule of thumb, baby mamas are not your problem. They're not your problem. They're his problem. Let him deal with it. If he has a baby mama, he can figure that out. That has nothing to do with you. Nothing at all. I would not entertain a baby mama, even if she came to you as a... I'm not entertaining that. Nope, not entertaining that. And if he talks about her so much, then how about he just go be with her? Yeah, since he just, you know, a lot of people don't need to be dating. They're not ready to be dating because they have not properly healed through whatever traumas they experience, and then they go into another relationship and they're still stuck on the past. Like, if they're still stuck on the past, leave them in the past. You did yourself a favor, Aisha, and walked the trash right on out, because there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Nope, 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 never that. I think I'm gonna go live again Wednesday evening, y'all. So probably around 7 o'clock, maybe 6:30. I plan to go live Wednesday night. Sunday mornings are pretty busy, so for me, because I'm still in school, y'all. I'm still in school. Hey, I'm still in school. I was bad in fucking school. Now I'm trying to dodge the scene. But I'm getting my assignments done and I'm doing the things that I need to do. Listen, 2024 has had a raggedy start. I don't know if it's just me or anybody else, but 2024 has had a raggedy start. Now, blessings are pouring through, but it's like slowly trickling in. So don't feel bad. If you've been going through it, don't feel bad. It's not just, we in this together. We in this together, okay? So I'm praying for y'all. Y'all, please keep me lifted up in prayer because I need it, okay? But yeah, sending everybody love. Thank you, Aisha, so much for being here. I love you, girl. Shout out to all the new people, all the new subscribers, everybody who tuned in today. I will be posting collective readings here shortly. I had to edit them. I did Gemini, Leo, Cancer. I still have to do Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Yeah. But anyway, Aries and Taurus are already up. So if y'all are one of those or have those placements, y'all can go watch them. They are collective readings. Let me say that. They're collective readings. So whatever doesn't resonate with you, leave it. Okay? Leave it. But anywho, y'all, sending y'all my love, and I'm gonna hop out of here. Peace out, y'all.